Everybody, my name is Bob, and let's take a look at Extreme Exorcism. This is a game that came out on Steam, I think today or yesterday. I don't I have no more concept of time because it's been summer forever. But so Extreme Exorcism is a super crate box style 2D shoot 'em up with like an emphasis on picking up and using a variety of different weapons. And Extreme Exorcism actually come with its own set of like uniqueness to it. There are a couple of like really unique I guess mechanics that works inside of the game, and I'll talk about that a little bit. One of the odd things I will say about this game is I checked out the option screen before I start to make sure that I could turn down the sound, so my voice is my beautiful silky smooth voice doesn't get drowned out by the game noise. And there's no fucking sound slider. It's either you can mute the sound, but you can't actually adjust the volume, which is a ballsy way of approaching the option menu, if I might say so. I actually have to like go like to the window screen and turn down the sound because I'm a professional, god damn it. Well, but Bob, you're a professional, you would upload video more daily instead of just whatever you feel like. You know what, John? I didn't fucking ask you. Okay, you piece of shit. Okay, anyway, let's start here. There are 4 characters. To start, I wonder if you could unlock more. As far as I know, they are just different, like in terms of their names and their looks and stuff like that. But they're not really all that different in terms of gameplay. So I'm gonna play as Ace Blade because his name is Ace fucking Blade and it's badass. So anyway, let's start. The game have a like a stage selection, and every stage come with like separate sets, separate sets of levels. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I just unlocked the foyer, so let's start in the foyer. You can see the game follow the Super Crate Box kind of thing, where like you earn score as you play, and the score will unlock stuff. So you actually you don't just unlock stages either. You unlock weapons and stuff as well. Like the shotgun over here is one of the things I unlocked. One very interesting thing about this game is you can actually hold up to 3 different items at once, like 3 different weapons at once. So I can pick up this boots, which allow me to do this little dash, and this rocket launcher, and this pistol, and I could use all 3 of them all at once, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so the weapon system is actually pretty rad. The only bad thing about it is like every new round makes you kind of like pick up the weapon again. And also, as you notice, the enemies, the ghosts, they also pick up weapons and use them, and they will actually use them against you. And how the enemy AI work is this: so instead of having a fixed, like predetermined AI, the enemy AI will actually follow your behavior on like a previous round. So they will basically do exactly what you do the round before this round. So if you spend the whole round just standing still, the ghost will just stand still. If you spend the whole round dicking around, the ghost will just dick around. It'll copy your movement exactly. And it's a very interesting way to sort of keep the ghost pretty unpredictable, because the player, you as the player, is pretty unpredictable. So it keeps the game sort of chaotic and interesting. And this will actually shine through even more, I think, when there are multiple players on a map, and like with every character, like every player sort of doing different things all at once, the ghost will be pretty fucking unpredictable. But so the problem with this is that it's sort of exploitable. Like I haven't found an exploit for it yet, but I could see how this is exploitable, because like like you could control the behavior of your enemies basically. So but another thing about it also is like the ghost doesn't really have variety. It would be nice if they just have different looks, but they actually don't. They just like they look the same, and even though they behave so erratically in a way, they actually don't they don't look that different, and then none of them actually do anything interesting. They do the exact same thing that you, the player, do. That is, they pick up weapon, they run around, they pick up weapons, they run around, and they pick up more weapons, and then they run around some more, and then every now and again they shoot. So it's sort of like that. But so the game is a score attack style. As you say, I just fucking die because I'm trash. But the game is score attack style, and you try to earn as much score as possible during a round. As far as I know, the rounds are actually kind of never ending. I think it just goes on forever. And as you earn more score, you unlock more levels, and there are actually a bunch of different theme levels here, except for like the intro, of course. But a bunch of them are theme, and you also unlock more weapons as you play through. This game is like here's the flaws of this game. This is all that is. Basically, it's a very interesting game with an interesting concept. It looks really nice. The music's fucking rad too. And the way they handle like enemy AI and weapon are certainly unique. As far as whether or not it's good, I don't know, but if I feel like if I were to make a game, I would probably make it like this, because if I'm like too lazy to figure out like how to program an AI, I would just go like, hey, why don't I just make the AI mimic everything the players do, and then make it a selling point. And it's cool, it's very interesting, and it's new also, but it's sort of like there's nothing else here. And you might be thinking to yourself, but Bob, you said this was like the same vein of game as like Super Crate Box, and Super Crate Box was awesome. And you're right, Super Crate Box was pretty awesome, but also the thing about Super Crate Box is like it's free. Like the Super Crate Box is fucking free. It's very free. It is about as free ever gonna get, and it's also it's very competitive, and it's more truly score attack than this game, and also it just contain more variety. There's just more weapons, and the weapons are actually like the zanier than this. But I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty early into the game here, so I don't know whether or not like the weapon will actually get any better. You do unlock stuff like at a pretty quick clip. Like you unlock stuff constantly, and that's really cool. And it's very cool. It keeps you playing, and as you can see, every stage is sort of different. They have like a different layout, with the locations just being like the different theme, and the different levels are actually pretty cool. Some of the levels are well designed, I think, and it's a nice balance. And I have a soft spot for games like this, games that just kind of set in one screen and just like let you move about as you please. It's pretty nice. Oh man, the fucking bullets. they move at like 2 miles an hour. They move at like a pace of a fucking brisk walk. And as you can see, at its best, the AI does stuff like that, where it's just really erratic, and it does like crazy, unpredictable shit, because players are crazy, unpredictable shit. I mean, people, right? And and yeah, so it's really cool. It just like I think the thing that a lot of people will talk about is whether or not that is enough to warrant this game, because other than that, those unique mechanics, the game doesn't really have a lot going for it. Like the level designs are cool, but it's sort of fleeting, right? Like you see it once and you're just like, oh, okay, I get it, I see it once. I don't know. It's making me it's making it a little bit hard for me to recommend the game. But with that being said, like oh, by the way, I didn't talk about this, but I'll talk about it in a bit. For a game where you just waste time, basically, it's a great time waster, because it's super arcadey. It's small. You could play it in like quick bursts, and it's pretty fun. There's a lot of stuff for you to do and unlock. It has a nice big longevity. It's just like the longevity is spread a little bit thin, because you're just doing the same thing over and over. And like once you get into a groove, the game is actually not that difficult, because the enemy doesn't get any more difficult. They all die in one hit. It's getting more difficult because it become more numerous. but you only have to kill one ghost, the ghost with the crown on it. So you could like breeze through a level pretty quickly if you just gotta know what you're doing. So this item, except for this item that I just picked up, this item that I just picked up is an actual exorcism. So instead of just shooting ghosts in the face, you actually exorcise them, and the exorcism will actually make the ghosts disappear for real. So they won't come back in the next level. I just unlocked the harpoon gun, so that's really cool. There you go. New room, new place. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot to do in this game, and it'll keep your interest for quite a while if you're into this kind of stuff. So I think if you're a fan of Super Crate Box, it's cool. It's a very cool game. It makes a great first impression. It looks really nice. It sounds good. It plays really well. Control is nice and tight, and also it just has a very interesting mechanic going for it. If you're not a fan of Super Crate Box, if you're looking for a game that have a little bit more variety to its name, then I don't know if I can recommend Extreme Exorcism. But overall, I would say for my short-lived kind of impression of the game, is a very positive one, and I think it's a fun game, and it's great, and I feel like, you know, you should probably give it a try. Yeah, that's it. Is there anything else to say about Extreme Exorcism? It's Exorcism, and it's pretty extreme. So there's that. There's also a local multiplayer deathmatch mode and deathmatch. Jesus. But I feel like, yeah, Extreme Exorcism is definitely a game that is fun in groups. So if you have a friend to play with, this game is great. Like it'll make everything better, I think, because there'll be more enemies. There'll be a bigger challenge. There'll be just more people for you to play with, and a lot more fun moments. I think there's also like a challenge mode. I don't want to talk about it because it's basically the same as every other challenge mode in every other game, just a set of specific challenges. So these might actually be pretty fun if you're into this kind of stuff, because it certainly breaks up the pace. I just kind of wish they spread it out more, where maybe like put a challenge in every set of levels, maybe like one challenge per set of level, just kind of break up the pace, because like if you don't die, you just play forever. So there's that. But overall, I would say Extreme Exorcism is a pretty decent game. I think it's cool, it's fun, it make a great impression, and you should pick it up. Right now it is on sale, so it is $11.69. The perfect price, the perfect number. But usually is actually $12.99. So for a game that's $12.99, you can certainly do a lot worse. Super Crate Box is still better because it's free, and also it's more. Well, I don't want to say it's better, but it's sort of better, and it's also free. But for like $11.69 or $12.99 even, it's hard to go wrong with a game like this. It's pretty cool. It's fun. It's a nice little game, and you will spend a decent amount of time playing it, and it's good. Yeah. Fuck. I really need to start working on my my closing statement for these videos. They suck. But anyway, thank you guys. My name has been Bob. If you liked the video, so please hit the like button as well as the subscribe button, and follow me on Twitter and stuff like that. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, whatever that is. See ya.